Very good morning, children. I'm going to take up the next lesson in your mathematics, that is chapter 5, fractions. I hope you know what is fractions. You have already learnt in 4th standard. Look at this figure. This is a whole figure. When the whole figure is being divided, see, this whole figure I have divided into two parts. I have divided into two equal parts. So when I divide this into two equal parts, this will become half and this will become half. So this whole figure divided into equal parts and each part is half. So half is expressed in this way, that is 1/2. In numbers it is expressed in this way. This is called as fraction. So to express a fraction as a part of a whole, we must divide the whole into equal parts. Look at this. This is also a whole figure. It has been divided into two parts, and so 1/2. This is divided into three parts, 1, 2, 3, and this is 1/3. The whole figure is divided into three parts. This is also a whole figure. It is divided into four parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1/4. This is called as fraction. So again I am repeating, to express a fraction as a part of a whole, we must divide the whole into equal parts. This is an activity, children. See this first figure. This first figure is being divided into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts. Out of 6 equal parts, 5 parts are colored. So the correct answer is 5/6. Again I am saying, this is divided into 6 parts. So 6 you have to write down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and how many parts are colored here? 5 parts are colored. So 5 out of 6. Look at the second figure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is being divided into 6 parts, and out of 6 only 1 is colored. So 1/6. The rest you will do. Now we will learn how to read the fraction. Reading of fraction. We already know always a fraction has two numbers. A fraction consists of two numbers written one above the other. So this you have to read 1/3. This is 1 on the top and 3 down. So first you will read the top number, that is 1. 1/3, or you will read it as 1/3. Next 2 and 6. So 2 is on the top, so we'll start from 2. 2/6 or 2/6. This is 7/12. 7 top, so 7/12 or 7/12. This is the way you have to read the fraction. Now coming to numerator and denominator. Always, I said again, a fraction has two numbers written one above the other and separated by a line. So here the fraction here is 1/4. So 1 is written on the top and 4 is written below, and it is separated by a line. So the number written on the top here, 1, is called as numerator, and the number written down, that is 4, it is called as denominator. So the fraction has both numerator and denominator. Look at this figure. This is a whole number. It is being divided into 4 parts. So 4 you have to write down, and colored part 1, 2, 3. Shaded part is 3. So 3 you have to write on the top. So 3 becomes numerator, 4 becomes denominator. So all the numbers on the top are called as numerator, and the down numbers are called as denominator. So you look at this figure. That is being cut into 3 parts and only 1 is shaded. So 1 becomes numerator, 3 becomes denominator. Here there are 5 parts. Out of 5, 2 are shaded. So 2 you have to write on the top. So 2 is numerator, 5 is the denominator. Here there's 8 parts, and out of 8, 5 are colored. So 5/8, that means 5 is the numerator, 8 is the denominator. Look at this activity. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 parts here. So 4 you have to write below the line. And how many parts are shaded? 1, 2. So that you have to write on the above line. So that it becomes 2 by 4. That means 2 is the numerator, 4 is the denominator. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is divided into 8 parts, and among 8 parts 3 are colored or shaded. So 3 by 8. The next is 2 parts, 1, 2. So write the number 2 down, and which part, how many parts are colored? 1. So that you have to write on the top. So 1 by 2, 1 is the numerator, 2 is the denominator. The other rest you have to do. So a fraction is a part of a whole. To write a fraction, we need how many numbers? 2 numbers. And the number of equal parts into which the whole is being divided is the denominator. The number of equal parts selected or shaded is called or forms the numerator. Now we are going to learn what is a fraction as a part of a collection or group. Now you look at this figure, children. Here the first figure, you have 1 by 4th. It's given 1 by 4th. That is, this is a collection here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 20 object or shape here. So therefore 1 by 4 means 1 by 4 of 20 is 5. 1 by 4 of 20 is 5. See here, 5 are colored. That means 1/4 of this figure is colored. 1/4 of the figure is 5 here. So 5 is being colored. So 1/4 of 20. 1/4 of 20 is 5. The second one, 2/3. 2/3 of, there are 24 figures here. So 2/3 of 24 is 16. So 16 is colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 are colored here. So 2/3 of 24 is 16. This is 1/3. Again 1/3. There are 9 figures here. So 1/3 of 9 is 3. See here, 1, 2, 3 are colored. Coming to this, half, 1 by 2. There are 12 figures here. So half of 12 figures is 6. So half of 12 is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are colored. Now 3/4. 3/4, there are 12 figures here again. 3/4 of 12 is 9. See whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3/4 of 12 is 9. Here 1/3. There are 12 figures here again. 1/3 of 12 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1/3 of 12 is 4. 4 is being colored. Now we are going to learn about comparison of fraction. When we say about comparison of fractions are, we are going to compare. We are going to compare. We will use these signs called as lesser and greater. This you have already learnt. Greater and lesser sign. As usual also, we have learnt the other numbers when we have done comparing the numbers equal, lesser, greater. Here we will compare the fractions. We will use lesser sign and greater sign. So this is lesser sign and this is greater sign. Now we are going to compare the fractions. How to compare the fractions? Look at this figure. When we compare the fraction, very important is if the denominators are same. If the denominators are same, when we compare the fraction with the denominators as same, we will use the same symbols. For smaller number, smaller value. For greater number, greater value. Same it will be. Look at this example. This figure. This is being divided into 6. See 6 here, denominator. This also is divided into 6, 6 denominator. But the numerator number, you see, only 2 is being colored. So 2 out of 6, 2 by 6. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 6. 4 are colored. So 4 by 6. This all same number and different figure. 2 by 6. There are 6 parts and 2 colored. So 2 by 6. Here there are 6 parts and 4 colored. So 4 by 6. Now tell me children whether 2 by 6 is greater or lesser than 4 by 6. Definitely we can say that 2 by 6 is lesser. Here also you see 2 by 6 is lesser than 4 by 6 because this is colored less, this is colored more. Here also this is colored less and this is colored more. So 2 by 6 is lesser than 4 by 6. This is when the denominators are same. When the denominators are same. Now come to when we have comparing the fractions with same numerator. Denominators are different here, but numerator is same. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Denominator is 8. Here 1, 2, 3. Denominator is 3. But the numerator is same. Both are 2. 1, 2 is colored here. Here also 1, 2 is colored. Both the numerators are same. Here what is the difference is when the numerators are same. When the numerators are same, again I am repeating, when the numerators are same, greater the denominator, smaller the value of fractional numbers. Smaller the denominator, greater the value of fractional numbers. See this 2 by 8. You see which is greater children? 2 by 8 is less or greater than 2 by 3. 2 by 8 is lesser. Why? Because this is colored less. But here it is colored more. Here also you see it is colored less. Here it is colored more. But when we write 2 by 8 is lesser than 2 by 3 because same numerator. But the denominator is greater. When the denominator is greater, the value is small. But when the denominator is small, the value will be great. That is the difference here. Understood children? So the rules again I am reading. Fraction with the same denominator. Fractions which have same denominator. Smaller the numerator, smaller is the value of the fractional number. Greater the numerator, greater is the value of fractional number. Fractions with same numerator. Greater the denominator, smaller the value of fractional numbers. Smaller the denominator, greater the value of fractional numbers. Look at this. All these are with same denominators. I told same denominators means the fraction with larger numerator is larger, greater. See 1 by 4 is lesser or greater. 1 by 4 is lesser than 3 by 4. So we have used lesser sign. 3 by 7. 3 by 7 and 5 by 7. See 3 by 7 is lesser or greater than 5 by 7. 3 by 7 is lesser itself because number 3 is less. 8 by 10 and 4 by 10. 8 is greater than 4, so we'll use greater sign. So again I am saying because smaller the numerator, smaller value. Greater the numerator, greater value. I hope you understood. Here you see 18 by 25 and 24 by 25. 18 by 25 is lesser because 18 is less than 24. So it is lesser. Now look at this. This is numerators are same. When I told you when numerators are same, greater the denominator, smaller the value. See, this is 1 by 10 and this is 1 by 5. Here 1 by 10. Numerators are same, 1, 1. But 10 is bigger than 5. but when the value will be less. The value will be less. You see, this is very tinily, it is been colored here, it is colored more. So 1 by 10 is lesser than 1 by 5. Next figure you see, 3 by 8. The numerators are same. 3 by 8, 3 by 6. Here 8 is big number but value will be less. So 3 by 8 is lesser than 3 by 6. Now look at this, 6 by 8 and 6 by 16. Here 6 by 8, 8 is lesser than 16 number but value will be great. So 6 by 8 is greater than 6 by 16. Here 1 by 2, 1 by 6. 1 by 6 here, 1 by 6 is, 1 by 2 is, 2 is lesser than 6 but the value is more. So 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 6. I hope you have understood. The rest, the full you will do. Okay. Now we are going to learn equivalent fractions. In equivalent fraction, fractions which indicate the same value, the fractions which indicates the same value are said to be, are called to be equivalent fractions. Here half is equal to 2 by 4. It is equal to 3 by 6. It is equal to 4 by 8. So half is equal to 2 by 4, 3 by 6 and 4 by 8. This is called as equivalent fraction. So when they indicate, when they show the same value, then it is called as equivalent fractions. You look at this figure, 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is as same as 2 by 6, 3 by 9, 4 by 12, 5 by 15 and 6 by 18. You see a 1 by 3. It is equal to 2 by 6. Same space it is covered. The other space it has not occupied. In this only it is being divided. Here also you see 3 by 9. This is fully divided into 9 parts, but in this only 1, 2, 3 it is being partitioned or it is being divided, but it has not taken the other space. In the same space, of 1 itself they have covered 3. Next, this also you see 4 by 12. 4 by 12, same space it is covered, the other space it has not taken. Again this also 5 by 15, the same one value, numerator, in that only they have divided into 5 parts. Again this also 6 by 18, same, in this one space only they have divided into 6 parts. So all these are equal, so they are called as equivalent fraction. Another method is to make it as equal. You have to multiply the same number with both numerator and denominator. For example, this only I'll say 3 into 2. 3 2s are 6. Same 2 1s are 2. Understood, children? So 2 by 6. Now we'll take 2 is over. Next we'll take 3. 3 1s are 3. Same multiply by 3. 3 3s are 9. Correct? Next we'll take 4. 4 1s are 4. 4 3s are 12. Next 5 1s are 5. 5 3s are 15. Next number 6. 6 1s are 6. 6 3s are 18. So all these are equal fractions. Now look at this one more example, 1 by 5. When you take 1 by 5, 1 2 3 4 5, it is divided into 5 parts. Only one part is colored here. For this 2 parts are colored, but it is being divided into 10 parts. Out of in this one only they have divided 2 parts. Again for this also it is being divided into 15 parts, and this one is divided into 3 parts. So it is equal. Next, this figure also, it has been divided into 20 parts, and this one is being divided into 4 parts, colored into 4 parts. Here also you will take, multiply this by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 5s are 10. 3. Next number. 3 1s are 3. multiply into 5 3s are 15. Both same you have to multiply. Take 4. 4 1s are 4. 4 5s are 20. So this is the way you are going to multiply and do equivalent fraction. So for equivalent fraction on the multiplication chart, you can read equivalent fraction along with each row. Same you will get, children. See, multiply 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2, 1 3s are 3. See, this is multiplication table. Now the half is equal to, that is 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4, 4 by 8, 6 by 12, 8 by 16, 10 by 20, 12 by 24. Continuation. See, nothing we have done. See, 2 2s are 2 1, sorry, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Same. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 1 by 2 is equal to, or half is equal to 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 2, 4 by 8, 5 by 10. Continue. So this is called as equivalent fraction. Same way in this also. 4 by 5 is equal to 8 by 10, 12 by 15, 4 by 16 by 20. Continue. So all this is the way you have to multiply the same, multiply the numerator and the denominator of the fraction by the same number. This is called as equivalent fraction. Now, in order to check whether they are equal, checking of equivalent fraction, whether it is correct, whether these fractions what we have done, is it equal or not, we are going to cross check. When we cross check, we will know whether this multiplication what we have done or equivalent fraction, is it equal or not. Now I have taken one example here, 3 by 5 and 12 by 10, 12 by 20. We'll see whether it is equivalent. 3 by 5 and 12 by 20. We have to cross multiply, children. This is cross multiplication. So 3 cross multiplication, when we do 3 into 20 and 5 into 12. See, 3 into 20 gives you 60, 5 into 12 gives you 60. So both are equal, both the numbers are same. So 60 is equal to 60. Therefore, 3 by 5 is equal to 12 by 20. Now look at this example, 2 by 3 and 9 by 11. This also 2 by 3 and 9 by 11, you have to cross multiply. When you cross multiply, 2 into 11 and 3 into 9. So 2 into 11 gives 22, 3 into 9 gives 27, and see this numbers 22, 27, both are different. So they are not equal. So 22 is not equal to 27. Therefore, 2 by 3 is not equivalent to 9 by 11. So if the two fractions are cross multiplied and the products are equal, then the fraction is an equivalent fraction. But if the two fractions are cross multiplied and if the products are not equal, then the fractions are not an equivalent fraction. This is how you have to cross multiply and find out whether it is an equivalent fraction or is it not equivalent fraction. So this is what we have learnt in fraction. Children, listen carefully 2 to 3 times, because your FA1 test, I am not at all satisfied. You have not learnt correctly. Please practice. Many of you have got very less marks. Only very few have got 10 out of 10. Others all very less marks. Please practice daily mathematics. So bye children. Take care and all the best. Do well.